Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise series here on the channel. We've won the Stanley Cup in the previous year, and we're right ahead of a new season, the 2023-2024 season, where we were the 2022-2023 Stanley Cup champions, and we're ready to repeat, guys. We had to make a little bit of a change for our team here. The changes that we made to this team were, first of all, we didn't re-sign Yoel Armia. We brought in Samuel Poulin, 22-year-old left winger, former first-round pick. I think this player we got for Tomas Tatar. He's already 81 overall at 22. We're hoping for him to take maybe Burakovsky's spot in a couple years. I think he's listed as a two-way forward. Okay, what is Burakovsky? He's a sniper. Okay, and what is Suzuki? Playmaker. Okay. But yeah, we're looking out of Poulin to be stepping up to the second line, hopefully, in the near future. Gallagher is getting a bit older. He has, I think, 4 more years at $6 million, so he makes a little bit of money. And he's already dropping his 84 overall. Our first line looks good, and then on the defense is where we got the most changes. We traded Gustafsson. We brought back Jake Bean, 25-year-old top 4 D-man, 85 overall. We signed Damon Severson as a free agent, and both of these players are 6.2 for 4 years, and both of these players playing together are actually +3 chemistry. We've bumped down Bouchard to the second line with K'Andre Miller. Hopefully we can get K'Andre to grow a little bit more. And then Dadonov, 78 overall, 21 top 4 D-man, is going to be playing with Tony DeAngelo. And then in net, we have Carey Price and Caden Primo. Caden Primo is actually even better than Price, but you guys can see here. And one thing that I want to bring up while I'm talking about the goalies is that I realized that all last year I went simulated the whole season without a goalie coach. So I made sure to extend an offer to a goalie coach this year. Maybe that's the reason why Price has been going down, at least his overall. But yeah, I've definitely decided to sign a goalie coach and one more assistant, I believe, and some more scouts. So while we simulate, you might see some of these coaches accept their offers. I'll also show you the AHL line here. So we have the Strimbu guy, 74, 20 years old, medium elite player. Center, he's more of a playmaker, but hopefully he can become a good player for us in the near future, maybe in the next year or two. Another player that we drafted first round in 2020 was Hendrix Lapierre, center, two-way forward. So we have a playmaker and a two-way forward center. And then we have also Nazir Spezza, sniper. He's a low elite though, so we're not really expecting too much out of him. Clint Hutchins as well. And then Bo Keane as well. A couple of low elites and then a low top 6. And then on D, we have DeAndre Hay. We just picked him up not too long ago. He's a right-hand shooting defenseman, so hopefully he can take D'Angelo's spot throughout the year if he gets better overall-wise, and also his play as well statistically. We've paired him up with Ryan O'Rourke. We just picked this guy up via a trade with Colorado. And he's 78 for the next 3 years on an entry-level contract. We also have Gabriel Horton here. He's expected to be one of the best defensemen of the future, defensive defenseman, but we've picked him up in the 4th round, and hopefully he can grow to become someone good. And then in net, we don't really have anybody. McNiven and Scatchard, so that's that for our teams. I'm just going to simulate the preseason for both teams, and then I will maybe do some more in-depth line changes right before the season starts, and then we'll get right into simulating. So I'll simulate all the way up to this Boston game, see how our team does. So this a couple guys have declined, it looks like. Okay, I think this guy might be a scout. Another scout. Okay, NHL head coach. Okay, so I think I might have to fire our coach to hire this George Lalim guy. I don't know if I will yet, but yeah, some of these guys are actually going to reject because I didn't offer them the years they wanted, so I might have to go back and try and sign them. I'm actually just going to do that before this preseason starts, so just give me a second, guys. I'm going to sign these coaches, and then I'm going to make the line changes necessary. So just give me a second here. All right, guys. I tried re-signing some of those other coaches and assistant coaches for our NHL and AHL teams. So let's just try and simulate, see if they'll accept now. I made sure to offer them some contracts, okay, some good salaries as well. So this guy, AHL, I think that might have been the AHL goalie coach for some reason. He rejected, which is annoying. Another AHL coach did accept though, so that's good. And then yeah, I didn't make any line changes right now because I don't know how good some of the individual stats for some of the new players that we just got are. So I'm just going to wait until. Let's just do this in-game simulation really quickly against the Boston Bruins. See how our team simulates. 4-0 Burakovsky, Lehkonen twice, and Drouin. 4-0. Okay, so we won 4-0. Let's see which goalie was in net. Carey Price for a 25 save shutout, and then the fourth line definitely played well. So the reason why I wanted to wait until we played all these preseason games was because I want to know the actual individual stats for players. Let me see. Is that? Oh, I thought that was Samuel Poulin, who was the first scorer for us, but it's actually Nikolai Ehlers. And yeah, I want to actually want to see how good the individual stats for some of these players are, especially the D-men. So how good is Jake Bean? So defense is not the greatest. Skating is definitely good. Puck skills are definitely good as well. Offensive awareness is 89, so he's definitely going to be playing on the power play. Maybe not so much on the penalty kill, but that's all right. We do have Damon Severson, who's a little bit better on the defensive side of things, I should say. Skating is good. Shooting is really good as well. Puck skills and senses are good. Defense can get a little bit better. But Bouchard, I think, is definitely better on defense. Offensive awareness is pretty good too. Skating is what's lacking for Evan Bouchard. Keandre Miller, let's see how good he is. 5 stars for puck skills, 4.5 for senses, 4.5 for skating, 5 for shooting, and then defense 4. So this guy hopefully can get better. And then Sergei Dadonov, 3 for defense, skating only 3, senses 4, shooting 4.5, and then puck skills 4.5. And then Tony DeAngelo, he should have a big shot. Yeah, he does have a good shot, good senses, decent skating, and good puck skills, but defense is not the greatest. So let me just make some of these line changes for the specialty teams, and I'll bring you guys back. So give me a second here. All right, guys, here are the lines. Let me just quickly show you the power play lines. So we have Caulfield, Kotkaniemi, Nikolai Ehlers, Jake Bean, and Jonathan Drouin. On the back end, we're looking for a lot of one-timers from Bean and hopefully a lot of good power play production from Jake Bean. Tomas Hertl, Domi Gallagher, Suzuki on the point with Keandre Miller. Once again, we're looking for some good production from Keandre on the back end there. This is a 4-on-4 or 4-man power play, I should say. PK is looking like this. Hertl and Paling, Severson and Miller. Kotkaniemi, Gallagher, Bouchard, and Bean. 3-man PK is looking like this. Extra players are like this. 3-on-3, 4-on-4, and then 4-on-4 again. And goalies, we're gonna be rolling with Price for the time being. Hopefully, he can have a good season, better than last year. But if it doesn't go as planned, then we'll have Primo take over. But yeah, let's just get into it, guys. First game of the season at the Barclays Center. 2 games in 2 nights. If you guys can see there, the 5th and the 6th. Now that the preseason is complete, would you like to assign your pro and amateur scouts? You know what? I'm going to actually assign my scouts, and I'll see you guys right before game 1 against the Islanders. So give me a second here. All right, guys. Right ahead of the first game of the 2023-2024 season at the Barclays Center. This is where we're starting. 2 games as the visiting team, 2 games in 2 nights, one against the Islanders, and then the other one against the Senators. Let's get right into it, guys. I don't know which goalie is going to be starting. I'm just going to let my coaches decide that. Let's go for goals. First period, 3-2, okay. Caulfield scored, Miller scored, and Gallagher. Primo's in net, Bellows and Eberle scoring Primo. Okay, so Primo looks like he got the first game. Come on, boys. Second period. 5-3. Okay, Keandre Miller again and Cole Caulfield. A pretty high scoring game so far. Third period, we win 8-5. All right, 5 goals allowed by Primo, but we did get the W. Keandre Miller scored and Dadonov as well. I wonder if Keandre Miller got a hat trick, or it looks like he might have had 4 goals. Yeah, 4 goals, 0 assists, 2 hits for Miller, 2 goals, 2 assists for Cole Caulfield, and Brendan Gallagher had 3 points. What a performance by Keandre Miller so far. I'm hoping to see some growth out of Miller, definitely, though. I'm assuming the second game will be played by Carey Price here against the Ottawa Senators. Hopefully we can keep scoring goals and play a little bit better defensively, guys. Can we get this going? First period. 4-0. We do exactly that. If Evan Bouchard, Cole Caulfield again, Jake Bean, and Brendan Gallagher, 14-8 the shots. Can we keep it going here in the second? 6-0 Caulfield and Suzuki. We chased Gustafson, and now it's Darcy Kemper in net. Can we finish it off here? 2 more goals. Lehkonen and D'Angelo and Drake Batherson scores for them. We've completely been killing it so far on offense. 7 points in 2 games for Keandre Miller. What a stud. With this type of performance, we definitely need some growth out of our young guys like Keandre Miller, Jake Bean, Cole Caulfield, all those guys. I don't want to get too excited, though. First game at the Bell Center. I'm going to continue doing the in-game simulation since it's been going so much, so well for us. First period here. 2-0. Caulfield again, 3rd game in a row, and Gallagher. I think Gallagher is his 3rd game scoring in a row as well. 16-6 the shots. Second period. 3-1. Okay, Caulfield scores for us. Vance scores for them. And then can we finish it off here in the third? 6-2. Caulfield again, Domi and Suzuki, and then Kronholm scores on Primo. 43-19 the shots. Caulfield a hat trick, Kotkaniemi 3 assists, and Nikolai Ehlers 2 assists. What a first line that we have so far. 9 points for Caulfield, 7 goals in 3 games, 3 wins so far. We have a good team, right? Looks like we're playing like the Stanley Cup champions should, so it's really good so far for the first 3 games of the season. Like I said, it's just 3 games, so let's not get too excited here. Let's keep it going. Another game at the Bell Center against our Canadian rivals, the Vancouver Canucks. Can we win here? First period. 2-0. Okay, so Brock Nelson and Elias Pettersson score for them. 10-8 the shots. Can we bounce back here? Caden Primo's in net once again. And we do. 3 goals. Tomas Hertl, Gallagher, and Domi, the second and third line score. Well, the second line power play looked like because Tomas Hertl scored on the PP. 21-21 the shots. Can we finish it off here in the third? And we do. Cole Caulfield once again scores. That's his 4th game in a row scoring. Let's see the 3 stars. Caden Primo had the 3rd star, Gallagher the 2nd, and Max Domi the 1st. Let's keep it going here. A lot of morale changes. A lot of morale's going up after playing so well. I think it might be a battle of 2 undefeated teams, it looks like. Let's see. 4-0 for the Canadiens, 4-0 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is going to be an incredible matchup here. 10 points in 4 games for Caulfield. We're at the Bell Center once again. Can keep the streak going here. One streak's going to have to end, though, but let's hope it's not ours. First period, 2-0. Caulfield once again scores. Nikolai Ehlers scores again for us as well. Let's keep it going here in the second. 4-1. Caulfield and Gallagher and Remy Ellie scores on Price. Okay, so Price looks like he's in net. Can we finish it off here in the third? And we do. 6-2. Caulfield once again and Domi. The power play's been killing it so far. I don't know if this has anything to do with the addition of Jake Bean in our lineup, but the power play has just been destroying teams so far. Like I said, I don't want to get too cocky. Let's keep it going, keep it moving. 11 goals and 2 assists for Cole Caulfield. That's incredible. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a peek at the NHL draft class so far this year. We don't have anybody scouted yet. Well, not too many at least. Yahir Mitchell, left wing. Is he a sniper? Yes. Hudson Stevens as well, another sniper. And that's about it. Let's see if we have any gems or busts. Oh, went the wrong way. Gems or busts. No one yet, because obviously we've just started this. Let's see, who do we have? Which potentials do we have uncovered? We have 2 for sure uncovered, and then this other Kent Almond, 17 years old, from the United States Development Program. It looks like 6'3", 17 years old. He looks to be a medium elite goalie, so we got to keep an eye on him. Hopefully, he doesn't rise too much in the draft class standings, so we can actually pick him up in the later rounds. But that'll be for next year. Right now, we're focusing on the good start of our season. 5-0 so far, 10 points. Next game will be against the San Jose Sharks. Let's keep it moving here. Hopefully, our first line continues to have success here. First period. Okay, 2-0 down. This is the second time that we go 2-0 down, but last time we definitely came back with 3 goals in the second. Hopefully we can do that here. We do have 3 goals in the second, but we allow 2 more. It's 4-3 right now. Lehkonen, Caulfield once again, and Max Domi scoring. Hutchinson, Faxa, and Nyquist score on Primo. Can we come back here in the third? And we do. Domi and Burakovsky. Wow, what an incredible streak, guys. 37-28 the shots, and we get another W. Let's see the top 3 stars. 2 goals and a hit for Domi. Connor Sheary had the second, and Burakovsky had the third. It's nice to see your best, or our top 9 rolling like that. 6-0 so far. We got to keep it moving. Next game will be against Vancouver Canucks. In Vancouver, they haven't had the best start of the season, but let's not take them lightly, guys. They have Elias Pettersson and all those guys in their lineup. Once again, in-game simulation, because we've been doing so well while we've been doing that. So first period, 0-0, okay. 8-7 the shots for us. It's more of a defensive game so far. Second period, 2-2, okay. Hurdle and Caulfield again. That's crazy. Power play goal once again. Oli Ulevi scores on Price, and JT Miller once again. Can we find a way to win once again in the third? And we do. Domi and Evan Bouchard score on DiPietro. Let's see the top 3 stars. Bouchard with 2 points, Hurdle with 2 points as well, and JT Miller, the third star for the Vancouver Canucks. But the more important thing is that we are 7-0. Let's keep it going here. One more game in the Western Canada road trip here. Gabriel Gagne has been injured. Let's just edit the lines or whatever. Let's see actually, I don't want to worry about how our team is doing in the AHL right now, because our streak is so good right now. I don't want to do anything to stop how well we've been doing with the Montreal Canadiens and the NHL team. Next game will be against Edmonton, though. McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers. First period here. 2-0. Samuel Poulin and Burakovsky. Nice to see the fourth line step up and get a goal here. Can we keep it going here in the second? 2-1. Okay, Drake Caggiula scores on Price. 29-16 the shots. We need some goals here in the third, boys. Come on. 2-2. Okay, Matthew Perreault looking like a freaking homeless guy there. 37-27 the shots for us. Can we get somehow a win here in overtime? No. 38-29 the shots. Nothing happened in overtime. Is someone going to have to be the hero in a shootout? And we get the W. Caulfield, Duran, and Ehlers scores for us. And we are 8-0. That's crazy, guys. That's definitely the tightest game that we've had so far this season against the Edmonton Oilers. What a start to the season, though, so far. Gabriel Gagne is back. Let's just insert him back into the lineup here. Gagne here. Perfect. Have a quick look to see how Strimbu's doing. 5 points in 5 games. 6 assists for McShane, and Gagne had 4 points in 5 games. Nothing for Hendrix Lapierre. Second line is not doing the greatest, unfortunately. Let me maybe do this and see if that does anything. Let's see how good our Demon are doing. DeAndre Hay, 3 points. O'Rourke, only 1. Horton, 0, because he's more of a defensive defenseman. But yeah, that's that for AHL team. Hopefully we can keep going here on this winning streak against the Buffalo Sabres. 13 goals in 8 games for Cole Caulfield. What a beast. Hopefully he can continue his goal scoring streak. I think he might have not scored last game, so the streak might have been broken and snapped against the Edmonton Oilers. But what a streak it was there. 7 or 6 games with a goal for Cole Caulfield. Let's simulate here the first period against Buffalo. First period, 0-0, 10-9 the shots for us. We need to find some offense here in the second. Come on, boys. And we do 2 goals. Kotkaniemi and Paling score for us. Dylan Cousins scores for them. 22-18 the shots here so far after 40 minutes. Can we get the W and hold on to with our lead here? Come on, boys. And we do. 4 more goals here for us. 2 goals for them. Hurdle, Durant, Caulfield, and Durant once again for us. Middlestad and Eichel score for them. Let's see the 3 stars. Kotkaniemi 3 points. Caulfield 2. Ehlers 3. What a start to the season for our team. Carey Price has gained morale after his play there. It looked like 9-0. Tomas Hertl wants to speak. Oh my God, come on, Tomas. Right now, I do not feel like playing 15-50 is enough ice time given my abilities. I'm going to have to try to persuade him since our team is doing so good. I really like the current line you're playing on. Aren't you a team player? I'm a team player, and I will do whatever you need me to do, boss. Okay, perfect. So, it looks like Tomas Hertl hasn't lost any morale. I do understand that playing on the third line for a player like his caliber is not ideal, but the team is 9-0, Tomas. Come on. Let's keep it going. Hopefully, we can go 10-0. We're facing the Columbus Blue Jackets at the Bell Center. Can we get a W here, boys? 2-1. Cole Caulfield and Bouchard score for us. Martin Ferk scores for them. Primo's in net for us against Jimmy Reimer. Second period here. Okay, 2-2. Alex Stuck scores for them. Come on, Primo. I need you to hold down the fort here. And I need our offense to step up here in the third. Come on, boys. 2-2 still. 32-25 the shots. Come on. Can someone step up here in overtime? Nothing. What about in the shootout? And we win once again in the shootout. Lehkonen, Durant score for us. Atkinson scores for them. But we do get the W. 10-0 so far. What a start of the season so far. We might be able to go undefeated for the month of October if we're able to beat the Boston Bruins. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but that looks like a nice prospect to a great start of the season here. Let's just get right into it at the Bell Center. Come on, first period. 2-0. Cole Caulfield and Samuel Poulin scores for us. Caulfield once again on the power play. Our power play seems to be lethal this year. Second period here. 4-1. Paling and Jake Bean score for us. Andre Palat scores for them. 18-17 the shots are going for them, though. Can we hold on here in the third? 4-2. And we go 10-0, guys. What a start to the season. Or 11-0, sorry. That's incredible. We haven't lost so far this season. Didn't lose once in the month of October. Let's just keep it going here, guys. At MSG against the New York Rangers. Why stop if we're doing so good? Let's just simulate here. 16 goals in 11 games for Cole Caulfield. No, not really any assists, but we pay him the big bucks to score the goals. So first period, 4-1. Suzuki, Miller, Domi, and Lehkonen for us. Zibanejad scores on Primo. 12-5 the shots. Come on, boys. Let's keep it going here in the second. 5-2. Lehkonen scores for us. Nice to see Lehkonen get some goals. Capo Caco scores for them against Primo. Can we hold on here in the third? And we do. 5-2 the score. 12-0. Lehkonen with the first star on the fourth line. Keandre Miller the third. And Zibanejad the second. What a start to the season, guys. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but I just can't believe we've been doing so well. We just got to keep it going. Get as many points as possible right now that we're on a roll. And you know what? It's definitely rewarding seeing our team play so good after the changes that I made. You know, any GM might have looked at our team and said, we just won the Stanley Cup. Let's just keep it the way it is. But we made some changes to our decor, to our offense. We traded some older players, and we brought some new young blood. And it's definitely paid off because we're 12-0 to start the 2023-2024 season. So Let's just keep it moving here, guys. Against the Colorado Avalanche now. First period, 2-0 down. Okay, Bowen Byram and Scott Lawn scores for them on Price. Can we come back here in the second, boys? 3-1. Okay, Jonathan Drouin scores on Rittich, but Tyson Joe scores for them. I think the Colorado Avalanche was a team that we beat in the finals last year, right? I can't remember exactly because I took a little break after winning the Stanley Cup, and my memory is failing me right now. But I think it might have been the Avalanche. And the Avalanche might actually will take their revenge and actually beat us and ruin our winning streak unless we can come back here in the third. And we don't. 5-1, first loss of the season, 13-1 or 12-1. Sorry, we couldn't go 13-1 and 13-0. Sorry, but still an incredible start to the season. For some reason, Cole Caulfield, after having 16 goals in 13 games, has gone down to an 89 for some reason. Kotkaniemi's still a 90 though, which is nice to see. Max Domi 86. Keandre Miller 15 points in 13 games. I don't know how he hasn't gone up yet. Durant 13-13. Gallagher 12. Ehlers 12-13. Burakovsky 9. So definitely your stats are definitely padded after how the really good start to the season that we've had. Lehkonen, even on the fourth line, has been playing great. Evan Bouchard has been killing it. He didn't really show too much offense last year, so it's nice to see him get some offense. Hurdle 6 points, Poulin 5, Paling D'Angelo. I don't know if that's it. Let's see our goalies, which I'm really, really interested to see how good they've been doing. So, actually, Caden Primo's undefeated, obviously, because we've only had one loss this season. 2.68, 905 save percentage, and Carey Price is 5-1. 2.47 goals against and 907 save percentage. So basically the same stats for both of them. We're basically playing a rotation of both goalies, it seems like, so far to the start of the season, and it's definitely paid some dividends so far. A month and a half into the season, I should say. So now that we've lost our first regulation loss, let's just keep it moving, do some quick simulation so we don't lose too much time. Next game, we lose 4-3, okay, against the Winnipeg Jets, so 2 losses in a row. Let's not go on a losing streak here. We did beat the Edmonton Oilers, I think, 7-1, so that's nice to see. Let me just replace whoever that was that got injured with a left winger here. Kozlov, sure. And then, yeah, we literally just beat... sorry, I gotta go and fix the extras. Come on. Let me just go Olofsson for the hell of it. All right. Oh, my God. Olofsson's already here. Let me go Strimbu then. Strimbu or Lapierre. Sure, Lapierre. Let's put Lapierre on here. Okay, perfect. All right, yeah, so we just beat 7-1. The Oilers 4-3 win. Okay, perfect. We did lose 2 games in a row, but let's just continue. Actually, you know what? I don't want to lose. I don't want our AHL team to do bad, so let's just bring Benson here. Where is he? Yeah, Benson into the lineup. All right. So, yeah, like I said, we lost 2 games straight, but we've won 3 in a row. Can we beat the St. Louis Blues? Okay, we lose in regulation, so 15-3. Once again, another loss. Unfortunately, another loss, 15-5 now, so 3 losses in a row. Can we bounce back here against the Tampa Bay Lightning? Let's keep it moving here. And another loss, so 4 losses in a row after starting so well. Let's see what's not clicking with our team. Caulfield's still scoring, though. But after 21 games, we have 6 losses now. It's not as good as it looked like earlier on in the season. So, Domi's clicking, though. Domi's playing well. Durant as well. Ehlers, we need a lot more out of. Keandre Miller still clicking. Bean as well. Let's see your goalies. See who's producing and who's not. So, yeah, it looks like Primo. Well, either of our goalies is playing too well. Look at their stats, under 900 save percentage. And then Price has 3 losses, 3.31 goals against, and then 2.89 for Primo. So both goalies are basically hovering around the 3.0 goals against. So let's just do in slow simulation here, see how our team does. I don't know which goalie is going to be in net. Most likely Primo, though. But let's see. First period, 2-1, okay, for the Habs. Domi and Caulfield score for us. Palmieri scores for them. Second period, okay. Can we hold on here in the third? We don't. 3-3. D'Angelo scores for us, but Butcher and Bertuzzi score for them. Carey Price is in net. And we lose in overtime. PK Subban scores on Price. So Caulfield had a goal, Subban had a goal, and Domi had a goal. Those were the 3 stars. But yeah, another loss. And now the Panthers have actually taken over for the lead there in our division after starting so well. Tomas Hertl is also once again wants to come talk to us. I'm just gonna try to persuade him. It looks like he's more of a player that needs a little bit of encouragement. His morale is gonna go down, unfortunately, because he's not playing the greatest, but we just need to bounce back and snap out of this losing streak. We're, I think, 6-3-1 or something in our last 10, so we definitely need to come back here and play the way we were playing at the start of the season. So another game here against the Boston Bruins. First period, 0-0. Okay, our offense needs to step up a little bit more. Second period here, 1-0. Timashov scores on Price. Can we come back here in the third? Okay, 2-1. Jonathan Drouin scores twice. And we steal this win in Boston, or 2-1, I should say. I definitely want, or we're actually 4-5-1 in our last 10. Sorry about that, but yeah, I definitely want our team to get better here, and for our offense to start clicking once again like it was at the start of the season. Obviously, we're not going to be scoring the way we were most likely for the whole 82-game season, but I don't want our team to get shut out or anything like that, because I think our offense is way too good. So next game will be against the Florida Panthers, the team that we're battling against in the Atlantic Division. Can we beat them here? 3-1. Okay, Price is in net. Rodriguez, Kreider, and Zadorov score for them. A bunch of new players for the Panthers, and Ryan Poehling scores for us. Price against Spencer Knight. Okay, second period here. 4-2. Jake Bean scores for us, but Ekblad scores for them. Can we get 2 goals and tie it up here in the third? 7-3. Okay, so not great. Not the greatest performance by Price and the gang. Cole Caulfield has been injured with a sore knee. No. Okay, his estimated return is whatever that was. So let's bring Drouin here. Burakovsky here. Poulin here. Lekkonen's gone down to an 81 as well for some reason. After playing pretty well, he started really good. I don't know why he's gone down so much, but yeah, let's just go to the 3-on-3 lines here really quickly, and then I'm just gonna put Taylor Lear, whatever his name is, for the time being. So whenever Caulfield gets back into the lineup, he's gonna take all of his usual spots there. So let's make sure Primo's gonna be in net for the foreseeable future, because Price has been awful. 873 save percentage. No, let's just put Primo here. Let's roll with Primo here. Let's see if he's gonna win. Simulate to the next game. Okay, December 1st. That's all right. Let's keep it moving. Look how bad. After losing a few games, we're still 16-7-1, but we're now in a wild card position. That's insane. Our division is insanely good, so we can't just be playing like we've been playing in the last 10, guys. We need to step up. After starting 12-0, we've been choking a little bit. So first period here, 1-1. Dadonov and Taves score for both teams. Second period, 2-2. Okay, Ehlers and Malkin. Third period, 4-4. Okay. Nothing, and in overtime, and we lose in a shootout. So frick. Once again, another loss here. I don't know. We need to find a mojo though, guys. I'm gonna simulate a couple more weeks, see how our team does. We're in a 2-game losing streak, or winless streak, I should say. We do bounce back against the Tampa Bay Lightning though. Let's view the draft class really quickly and see if we've uncovered any of these guys. So yeah, we have a couple more players here that we know but are going to be a bunch of medium elites. Let's see if we know any other potentials here. No, those are the only players. And let's see for gems or busts. Only one bust. All right, so let's keep it moving here. Cole Caulfield is back, so let me just insert him right back into the lineup. We definitely need Cole on our team right away. So get your ass over here, Caulfield. Okay. And then Dre on the second line. Perfect. So we have the same team we had earlier on in the season with Cole Caulfield back, but we lose 4-3 against the Leafs. Another shootout loss. Come on, guys. What's going on here? 17-8-3. Another overtime loss. We do bounce back against the Sabres, though. Wesley, who's a low top 9 for a 5th and a 6th, and a 7th, sorry. I'm going to say yes to that. Why not? We're probably never going to use that Wesley, guys. So, okay, 2 wins in a row here. We're still in a wild card position, though, but let's just do an in-game simulation here against the New Jersey Devils. Hopefully, Primo's in net. And I think Primo's been the goalie that has actually been holding it down for us. So first period here, 3-2. Okay, as I say that about Primo, he allows 3 goals in the first. Durant and Gallagher score for us on Koskinen. Can we bounce back here in the second? No goals in the second. What about the third? We do get a goal, but Primo allows another goal. So 4-3 regulation loss. I don't like what I'm seeing, so let's simulate another couple weeks. We're still holding a wildcard position, I should say, but our division is really strong, guys. So we need to get some W's here. We beat the Senators, but we lose in regulation once again against the Bruins. We beat the Golden Knights. Can we beat the Avalanche here? We don't. We lose. 2 losses in a row. Can we come back here against the Penguins? But we don't. 21-11-6. Not good enough, guys. Let's see our last 10, how good we've been doing. 4-3-3. So I'm going to have to make some changes here. Our power play is not as good as it once was, it looks like. I'm going to put Drouin on the first line. Basically, we're going to have the same lineup that we had at the start of the season. So let's have a quick look at our newest acquisition here. 27 points in 38 games for Jake Bean. He's been producing. Okay, Andre Miller once again has producing as well, 28 and 38. What about Severson? Severson, 20 assists and 38, okay. And then 9 points for Bouchard, 3 points for Dadonov, and then 12 points, I believe, 12 points for D'Angelo. Let's have a quick look at the goalies. Primo, 902 save percentage, 291 goals against, and then Price, 3.23, 884 save percentage. So how many more years of Price do we have? I think it's 3 more. This one and then 2 more. So he definitely needs to find his bearings once again, guys. And yeah, we need to keep winning here. So next game will be against the the Ottawa Senators. So let's just simulate a couple more weeks, see how we do. So hopefully we can have a better, more positive 2-week stretch here. The Senators have fired Kip Downing, okay. And we beat them, though. We lose 5-3 after they fired their coach. Come on, boys. Another loss, 6-5. What's going on here? I just said I wanted us to have a more positive 2-week stretch, and we lose 2 games in a row, but we do bounce back with 2 wins. Can we? Okay, 3-2, 3-2 so far this 2 weeks, and we're gonna finish 3-3. So once again, 500, not good enough for us. I don't know what's happening here. I might stop it at the start of February and see what you guys think. But Cole Caulfield already has 35 goals in 42 games. He's killing it once again, but I don't know why he's not a 90. He has been killing it so far. He won the Rocket Richard Trophy. He was at 90 at the start of the season, and then he just goes down to 89 for some reason after averaging a goal per game. I don't understand that. Nick Suzuki, 25 points in 44 games. Jake Bean, okay, so these are the players that look like they're growing, but they're not growing anything overall right now as far as their overall wise. So, yeah, you guys can see their overall in the system. Let's see. Nazir Spezza is a 76, okay. Witherspoon, Gilson, Lapierre, 74. Bennett. This Hudson Bell is a player that we drafted last season. Keane, Kolio, Bobrovsky, okay. So actually, now that I see that that winger on the AHL, I don't know what his name is anymore, but was it Crosby or no? It was Spezza. Yeah, Spezza is actually is he a sniper? Yeah, sniper. I'm gonna put him on the wing here with Lapierre and then Benson on the third line. So let's see. Strimbu has actually been killing it so far. 36 points in 34 games. Still a 74 though. Lapierre 18 points, but maybe he didn't have a solid enough goal-scoring winger. And then Gabriel Gagne is not really scoring too much. And then why don't I do this actually, just to make sure that Strimbu plays well and he has a good goal-scoring winger here. How good was Benson? 7 goals, so not the greatest, but yeah. That's that. We've seen some growth out of some players in the AHL, but we definitely need a lot more. Let's just do an in-game simulation against the Panthers here, and hopefully we can have some growth throughout the season, like I said, for NHL and AHL players here. So, first period, 1-0. Burakovsky scores for us. Second period here, 3-2. Come on, boys. Primo allows 3 goals. Keandre Miller scores for us. But we allow 3 goals in 1 period. That's not good enough. Can we come back and bounce back here in the third? 4-4, okay. D'Angelo and Cole Caulfield score for us. Price is in net, it looks like. He's taken over from Primo. Can we win here in overtime? And we do. Tomas Hertl scores in overtime on Bobrovsky. That was huge. That's a huge win for us. We get a little bit closer to the Panthers because they're direct rivals here. Obviously, we have a lot of good teams in the Atlantic right now. We have 56 points and we're fourth in our division, so that's crazy. Let's just do another in-game simulation here against the Bruins. They don't have the best record, but it's still the Bruins. It's still going to be a tough game. Come on, guys. First period, 1-1. Gallagher scores for us, and then Timashov for them. Second period here. Let's get some more goals, and we do. Caulfield twice and Ehlers once. Can we hold on here in the third? And we do. Perfect. Max Domi. We're looking like the Habs of the start of the season. 3 points for Domi, 2 points for Gallagher, and then 2 goals for Cole Caulfield. Let's keep it going here, guys. 58 points. Next game will be against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Gabriel Gagne has been injured. Replaced player for the head coach. And then, yeah, next game will be against the Columbus Blue Jackets, like I said. Can we keep it going? They have a good team. They have a good record, at least. I don't know if they have a good team, but they have a good record. And can we keep this streak going? Jones scores a goal in the first 38 seconds or 22 seconds or whatever. First period. Okay, 1-1. Suzuki answers for us. 13-4 the shots. Come on, boys. Let's keep playing this way and don't allow them anything. Second period. 5-2, Domi, Kotkaniemi, and Durant twice for us. Only 9 shots through 2 for Columbus, and they're playing at home. What a masterful performance for us. Can we hold on here in the third? 5-3, but we do get the W. Let's see the 3 stars really quickly. 3 assists for Durant, 2 points for Kotkaniemi, and then 2 goals for Seth Jones. Let's keep it going here. 6-3-1 in their last 10. We are at 60 points. We're getting closer to the top 4 of our division. Obviously, we have a little bit more games played, but that's no problem. Let's keep it going here. Let's go for a 4th win in a row here against the Dallas Stars. First period, 3-1. Caulfield, Burakovsky, and Jake Bean score for us. Brendan Montour Stanley Cup winning defenseman that played on our team last season scores for Dallas. Montour scores against his old team. Second period here, 4-2. Okay, Miller and Heiskanen. Can we hold on here in the third? Come on, Price. And we do 5-2, I think it was. Yeah, perfect. Let's see the 3 stars really quickly here. Caulfield, Burakovsky, and Miller. Let's keep it going here, boys. One more game before the All-Star break. We're 7-3 with one more game to go before the All-Star break starts. So hopefully we can go with another win before the All-Star. The Hurricanes have a really good team, though. So hopefully we're playing at home, so hopefully we can get the W here. First period, 2-1 for them. Ivany and Teravainen score on Primo, and then Cole Caulfield scores on Frederick Anderson. Can we bounce back here in the second, boys? We get a goal, but they get a goal as well. Julien Gauthier scores for them, and Nikolai Ehlers for us. Can we bounce back here in the third and mount the comeback? 3-3, okay. Nick Suzuki does complete, or it hasn't completed the comeback, but he does tie the game. Can we win here in overtime? Nothing to show in overtime. What about in the shootout? And we do. 4-3. We complete the comeback. Caulfield, Durant, and Ehlers scores for us. Sebastian Aho scores for them in the shootout. 29, 14, and 6. We've actually now taken the third spot in our division. And now we have the All-Star game, or the All-Star break, I should say. It would be nice if it told us which players on our team are going to the All-Star break. Or the All-Star game, I should say. Gabriel Gagne is back, so let me just insert him right back into the lineup. Let's see how good Spezza has been doing. Okay, we don't really know how well he's been doing since he moved to that line, but hopefully well. Let's see Strimbu here. 25 goals. Wow, okay. So 40 points in 42 games. Nice to see here for our medium elite player. And then, yeah, let's just simulate to the next game. One last game in the month of January. Strimbu and Price for Yossi, Merrill, and a third. So medium elite and Price. Obviously, it would be nice to get rid of Price's contract, but then we would be taking on John Merrill's and Roman Yossi's for the next 2 years minimum. And Yossi makes $9 million, and Yossi's not that good of a defenseman anymore. I think he might be what is he? 86 overall, so that's not nearly good enough. Only 22 points in 51 games for a player that gets paid over $9 million. I don't think that's good enough, so I'm going to have to reject that. I would never trade Price to Boston anyways, so. Trade alert, first and a second for Nudavara and a third round pick, okay. We are going to be facing off against the Minnesota Wild now. Let's see where we're sitting. Okay, we're now in a wildcard spot once again in our division. But yeah, like I said, we're going to be playing against the Minnesota Wild, 8-2 in our last 10. Minnesota doesn't have the greatest record, but they're not to be taken lightly here. First period, 2-1. Okay, Kaprasov and Charlie Coyle scores for them. Samuel Poulin scores for us. Come on, boys. Can we bounce back here in the second? Nothing to show for. What about the third here? And we lose 3-1. Okay, and our offense was nowhere to be found. Looks like the boys were still on vacation, it looks like, or something. But our offense was nowhere to be found, like I said. So, very disappointing here. Let's just simulate 4 more games, and I might leave it there if we continue to lose here. So, can we bounce back here against the Hurricane, or against the Blue Jackets? We do 6-0 victory here. Ryan Pilling has been injured with a neck strain. Sorry. His estimated return is later on. Okay, so Charles Hudon come back into the lineup here. -1 for the fourth line, unfortunately, but whatever. We do beat Strimbu and Price for Yossi and Merrill. I already said no to that. We do beat the Islanders, which is nice. We lose in regulation against the Caps. And what about the Hurricanes? We do. Okay, trade alert. Hetherington and Cahoon for Kovalev, Zukin, and a first round pick. Okay, perfect. So 31, 17, and 6. You know what? Let's just ride off. Let's just finish all the way up to maybe right before the trade deadline or something, I'll leave it off there. So let's see the players that are performing for us before I go any further. Cole Caulfield already has 42 goals, which is insane in my opinion. 42 for Caulfield, 42 goals, 24 assists for 66 points. Kotkaniemi has 11 goals, 43 assists for 54 points. Domi has slowed down a little bit. Same with Durant. Gallagher here. Jake Bean has been performing, though. Kendra Miller as well. Nikolai Ehlers, we definitely need more out of him, though. Come on, Nikolai Ehlers. Only 37 points in 54 games. 30 points for Suzuki. Hopefully we get some growth out of him. Who else? Severson, Hurdle, Lehkonen, Burakovsky, D'Angelo. You guys see the rest of the players. Let's have a quick look at our goalies here. 21, 10, and 4 for Primo. 2.93 save or goals against and 8.98 save percentage. Carey Price, not the greatest stats so far this season. 3.21 goals against and then 8.84 for save percentage. I want to have a quick look at the entire league for goals and points. I'm thinking Cole Caulfield has to be at least one of the top goal scoring forwards in the league. So he's sitting currently fourth as far as points, and then for goals he is first, I believe. Yeah, Caulfield first. Matthews has 39 goals. McKinnon 39, Grewal 38, Crosby 36. All right, perfect. So Crosby's still doing it at 36 years old. I wish Price was this dominant at 36, but obviously that didn't happen. He is barely a French starter, as you guys see. So let's just keep it moving here. You know what? I'm just going to simulate. Basically, let's just do an in-game simulation against the Arizona Coyotes, see how we do here. We were doing pretty good after or before the All-Star game. So first period here, 0-0. Second period, 0-0 against, 20-16 the shots for them. And we lose 2-0. So definitely need some changes to our to maybe our power play or our lines. Once again, I might bring Nikolai Ehlers, give him another shot here. Do something here. So what should I do? Let's just go to the regular power play. So let me actually do something like this. Put Suzuki or Ehlers on the second line, and then Domi and Bean on the first line power play. Obviously Domi has been performing much better than Nikolai Ehlers, so let's just do that. All right, guys, sorry about that. I made some line changes, as you guys saw. Brought Ehlers back to the first line, but bumped him out of the second or bumped him down to the second line power play. So let's see if that helps. Let's just simulate quickly. Just do the quick simulation for now. It's going to be a tight race, though, to the finish line, I think. So let's just simulate, all the way up to this Dallas Star game. And then I'm going to maybe do one slow simulation. And then it'll be the trade deadline. So Gabriel Horton, a first, and Price for Charlie McAvoy. Merle. Okay, so let's see. How good is Charlie McAvoy? Has to be pretty decent. 88, 26, top 2 D-man. But doesn't have the best stats as far as offense. Only 21 points. Obviously, we probably would lose him at the end of the season because we probably wouldn't have enough money. And then we have John Merrill, 81. And we would lose Gabriel Horton, who is a key prospect for us. And a first-round pick, and Price. So you know what? I'm going to have to say no. These guys want way too much. I don't want to get rid of a stud young player like Strimbu or Horton. So I'm going to have to say no to that. Paling is back, so let's just bring him into the lineup. For some reason, he's 78, but whatever. We win against the St. Louis Blues. Can we go on a winning streak here? Svechnikov, Evgeny Svechnikov, and Ob Kubel have been traded to Detroit for Radulov, 2 seconds, and a third. Okay. Okay, 2-game winning streak here. Can we keep it going? Come on, boys. 7-4 loss against the Vegas Golden Knights, but we do bounce back against the Coyotes. Another big trade. Ryan Strome, a third and a fourth, and Mike Riley go to Toronto, and Boston gets a few prospects there that I don't know. Andrew Burakovsky has been injured with a mild concussion. This is, say, head coach replaced player. Second and Clutterbuck for Sergeyev, and a second. Okay. Clutterbuck has been placed on waivers. I would not claim him. Burakovsky's back. Okay. Let's bring him into the lineup right away here. Why not? I think we've had a couple wins there after a few losses, so nice to see there. Yeah, 3-2 win and 1-0 win. Can we do beat the Anaheim Ducks as well? Eric Johnson, a third and 2/3, sorry, for Pillman, a fifth and a sixth. Okay. A bunch of trades going on, and we are 36, 19, and 6. So after making those small changes, looks like we've been scoring a little bit more, so that's nice to see. Before I let you guys go, though, I want to quickly browse the trading block and show you the players that are available really quickly. A bunch of rookies here. More rookies. Yossi, Merle, and DeBrusk. DeBrusk is an 80 for some reason. Crazy. Buffalo. Okay. Player that I would maybe be looking to get, or players that I maybe would be looking to get, would be potentially some D-man and maybe some depth, because I don't know if I want to go with I don't know who our D-man is right now. That's 78 on the third pairing. So yeah. Suzuki, Ryan Suzuki, that's crazy. 78. Van Riemsdyk, Kuku, John, sorry. Spurgeon, a few more years at that high of a salary. That's crazy. No one too interesting here. Anthony Mantha, 81 for some reason. Is he doing bad or what's going on? Yeah, he's struggling over there in Detroit. John Moore, okay, let's keep it moving. If I see any maybe experienced D-man or D-man that can maybe play on the third pairing for 1 year for the rest of the season, I might pick that person up. He does need to be left-handed though, so maybe like a player like Brady Shea or something. He is a decent player, pretty good player, 29 points in 61 games, two-way D-man. So yeah, maybe like a player like Brady Shea or someone like that, or even Matthias Ekholm has way too much term left, I should say. Letang has gone down to 78, 7th defenseman. That's crazy. Alexiak, not really. Doesn't really pique my interest. No one here too good. Let's see. No one here either too good. Okay, so I've done my due diligence for the trade block. Now let's just have a quick look to see which D-man are available here. So let's see. As far as D-man, I'm just going to go around the league here. So anybody that is red, I'm going to go look for. Roman Yossi, but he has too much term, like I said. Shillington, he's still a 78. He never really grew. Okay, Honka, no. TVR, not really. I'm pretty sure he's right-handed. Spurgeon has too much term and is right-handed. Jensen's right-handed. Kempney, 81. Michael Kempney might be a player on Detroit. He has 3 years, though, so way too much term. Never mind. Broberg. Is Broberg even playing in the NHL? Yeah, he is. Okay, so. All right, let's keep it moving. Laddie. Okay, he shoots right, so no. No. Jeremy Roy, okay. 1 year. Jeremy Roy might be a player to pick up for the for our bottom pairing here. So who could we trade? Or skaters match in the block. It's basically just a bunch of D-man. Goalies match in the block. Witherspoon. So if we were to trade them like a second round pick or something, a second and a fourth, I might go through. So, but they don't really even want a second and a fourth. It'd have to be like a second and a fourth and a player or someone. But a player like Jeremy Raw, like I said, I think his name is Jeremy Raw. Yeah, Ekholm has too much term. Another player was Brady Shea, but I think he has way too much value here, and he's too good to be playing on a pairing, on a bottom pairing. So Jeremy Poirier, I don't know if I want to trade with our division rivals there. Who else? That's about it, I think. Hey, Alexiak, Clancy shoots right anyways and is playing in the NHL. In the OHL, sorry. Yeah, I think honestly the players that I might get are Jeremy Roy, I think, and that other, is it Jeremy Roy? That Roy guy and Poirier. So those are the two left shooting defensemen that I may look to get for our bottom pairing to play with D'Angelo. If not, I don't know if I'm going to be doing much else, guys. Because, yeah, we do need to keep in mind that we have some players coming off the books here. Domi is definitely a player that it might be coming off the books. How much does he want? He wants $8 million for another 4 or 5 years. Who else? Burakovsky, Keandre Miller is definitely a player that will want to a lot more money. Tony DeAngelo we probably won't bring back. Charles Dudon we won't bring back, and Lear. And then for goalies, I don't think we have anybody. Okay, so the only players that I think will cost us some money are Domi and Keandre Miller, and we have $18 million in cap space, but we can always say goodbye to Domi in the draft, trade him or something, and yeah, so we'll have to see, guys. You let me know what you think we should do, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys, because I've been recording for an hour and a half. Like I said, it's been a long episode. And yeah, I'm going to leave it off here, guys. So let me know if you enjoyed the episode. Let me know if you enjoyed the incredible start to the season. And let me know what you think we should be doing for our bottom pairing. And if you think we should be improving our team in other areas other than the decor. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.